talking about creating thin or low content books. Now, I know if you're familiar with the SEO, so search engine optimization industry, you know thin content is bad. But for books, thin content is actually 100% legitimate and they are in demand books. So in this video, I'm going to give you ideas for these books. And in the next video, I'm actually just going to show you what they are so there is no confusion. So what can they be? There's a huge variety of these kinds of books. For example, journals. You don't write the journals, the buyer writes the journals. You just provide a book essentially with empty pages, right? And there can be many kinds of journals. Journals for creative writing, journals for addiction recovery. People keep dream journals, people keep workout journals, idea journals, and many, many, many other journals. Especially, there's a lot of journals in industry specific niches, whatever your niche may be. There's also like food journal, travel journal, art journal, reading journals, and there's so many more types. It's nearly endless. People keep diaries, people have notebooks. This is for school. This is a different kind of low content book, but they have, the math paper notebooks like the grid, right? You don't put any math formulas in there. All you provide is that grid paper. Same thing. What if you want to provide just grid music paper, just sheet paper with just the staff paper, right? Again, you just create it once and copy it over and over, and you're not the one who provides the content, the buyer does. And there's all kinds of different notebooks that you can create. You can create blank cookbooks, right? This is something that people have, like maybe family recipe, where people create their own cookbooks. So you don't create cookbooks. It's essentially this idea. And I'll just give you a few more ideas for these kinds of books. You can create calendars. Now there's an unlimited number of types of calendars. Like you just create the photos, right? But there's only like 12 photos, and you don't even have to create the photos. You just have to find royalty-free, high-quality images you can use online, or if you're a photographer, you can create the images, and you can have calendars on a million different themes, like calendar for Italy, calendar for nature, calendar for storms, calendar for animals, just horses, or whatever. There's like a million things, or party calendar, or whatever. So there's a million themes for potential calendars, which represents a lot of niches. And by the way, you can make 100 or 1,000 different calendars and sell them all under your account. Sure, they'll all be niche, but at the same time, there's extremely little work to them. So if each one sells a little bit, together they'll sell a lot. You can also create address books or phone books. These are less popular today because they're replaced with digital phone books and address books, but at the same time, a lot of people still keep paper and pen address and phone books. You can have sketchbooks for art, and you see, we can keep going down this list. It's just up to your imagination. But I'll give you another different kind of tip. Think of something that can be on brand for you to upsell. For example, like because I help people start a business and business planning, well, guess what? I can sell business journals, entrepreneurship journals, workbooks for entrepreneurs to my existing clients, and it will be on brand for me. And of course, I can sell it on Amazon, but also it gives me something that without a lot of extra work, I can upsell to my clients. So once you start creating an online brand for yourself, if you do, it's not necessary, but it's a good option, then you'll have an extra thing to upsell. Is it going to make you a millionaire? No, because these are not that expensive, but certainly it will add a little bit of revenue to your total.